The Boardman Relay for Life just started its sixth hour, and before the rain fell and the sun set, members of the WKBN family walked a lap around Boardman Stadium in memory of our friend and colleague Don Guthrie. You may remember Chief Meteorologist Don Guthrie passed away in January from pancreatic cancer. He would have celebrated his 72nd birthday yesterday. Well, Relay for Life always starts with a celebration, and the Survivors Lap told some pretty fascinating stories tonight. My co-anchor Dave Sess is at Relay tonight. He joins us live now from Boardman, where, Dave, it looks like you got pretty soaked, huh?
I did, absolutely. They say that cancer doesn't stop for weather, so the weather wasn't going to stop the fight against cancer tonight. Over my shoulder, you see the words hope. Later on tonight and tomorrow, that word will be changed to cure. That's what they're fighting for out here. Now, the Survivors Lap is certainly about celebrating life, but it's also for those who know who they're walking for, and maybe those who don't, because there's many lives that the American Cancer Society reaches because of the funding that they raise here at Relay for Life.
When the Relay for Life started tonight, there was plenty to celebrate. Two of the people holding the banner for the Survivors Lap have beaten cancer twice. That included John Whittinger, who founded the Poland Relay, but tonight he was back where his journey started against cancer with Boardman's Relay.
Walking the first lap is very important to a cancer survivor because it represents another year of achievement, another year of life. To me, it means that I've won the battle against cancer for another year.
And the ultimate goal is to beat cancer. That's the story of Justine Eula. She had bone cancer, beat it, and then when it returned, knew exactly what to do and how to attack it and beat it again.
Yesterday was a year that I finished up my second treatment my second round of chemo. Having it twice and then finishing again and being able to, yesterday was like, oh, I'm done. Like it's a surreal feeling. It's pretty cool.
The WKBN family walked in memory of Don Guthrie, our buddy. Hey, Don. Now, this is the Coward family. They put together their walk within the last 24 hours after learning about the Relay for Life, watching 27 First News.
He sent me a text and said he was proud of us for doing this. So that right there gave me strength in itself, that he was excited about it. So that's why I will continue to support him in this way.
And that's the same type of support First News has drawn from you for the past two relays now, as our stories versus cancer have included losing our friends. We've been walking to remember former news director Gary Corson and former chief meteorologist Don Guthrie.
And this is the part of the ceremony tonight where they light the candles around the track and they read the names of the people who are on there. They're in the R's. They've been reading names for 15 minutes now. We've already heard the names Gary Corson and Don Guthrie. Well, Relay for Life, it certainly has an atmosphere all of its own. And if you come out to Boardman this year, well, you'll see it and you'll definitely hear it too. Now, Relay for Life has gone retro this year. Since it's the 30th edition of the Relay in Boardman, they encourage people to dress up like it was in the 80s era. By the way, some people are more bold about it than others, but it's certainly fun for everyone to see.
Just because it's been around so long, everybody gets to see how it was when it first started and everything. It was really, really nice.
My dad was just diagnosed in last June with multiple myeloma, and cancer affects everybody, every family, whether it's a friend or a family member, and so we want to try and give back to help research for cancer.
And most of the music being played at Relay for Life is good old 80s music featuring groups like Journey, Hall & Oates, even Loverboy. All right, away from the track where people walk their laps, there is something called Tent City. It's a collection of goods, foods, and items that might interest walkers after they're finished, or those who want to help support the fight against cancer but have no interest in walking.
I think Tent City is more of a community environment where everyone can come together, make a last-ditch effort to raise some money for their teams. We have basket raffles, we have survivor treats we're handing out. It's just a really great vibe up here, really fun.
And many of those tents will be open throughout the night. They all certainly will be open tomorrow because it's another big day for the Relay for Life. Back here, we're in the middle of that lighting ceremony with the candles around the track still going on right now. Remember, if you want to see more pictures from when we were out here earlier supporting Don of all the KBN family, you can go to WKBN.com, click on some of the photo galleries. There's a lot of pictures that we compiled here from earlier. That's the latest for Relay. Finish up tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. I'm Dave Sess reporting live from Boardman.
All right, Dave, thanks so much for the update tonight. Well, if you can't make it out to Boardman, there is another Relay for Life happening this weekend in Trumbull County. This marks the 15th year for Liberty's Relay. First News was there as more than 100 survivors took the first lap around the high school track. 12 teams are participating in this year's relay. Since 2002, Liberty has raised nearly $2 million for the American Cancer Society.